going on? Welcome back to Everyday Struggle. Nadeska here with Wayno, DJ Akademiks, and we got BlocBoy JB with us. Welcome to the struggle. How you doing?
What's up, young brother?
Good morning.
What's going on, young brother? How you doing?
So, random conversations. We're just talking about high school yearbooks. So, Wayno was best dressed. Makes sense.
Well, not high school. That was middle school. I didn't graduate from high school.
Middle school best dressed. Any yearbooks.
Right.
BlocBoy JB was best dancer, right?
Elementary.
Elementary. No one got in the high school yearbook.
In middle school, I ain't get passed. Well, middle school, I had to go to some school to pass.
Okay. But at least you got best dancer though. You.
I was just happy to be in the yearbook, man.
Most intact.
I don't even remember no page where they're like best this, most likely. Nah, it was
You
just.
didn't get nominated
Usually
for
wearing
shit.
all black.
again.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna look again.
Usually trolling.
Yeah, usually trolling.
What's going on? Welcome. So we know you're on Jay and Beyonce's On the Run tour. You got a lot going on, so we appreciate you stopping by. It's been a crazy year for you, right?
Yeah, crazy as fuck.
How are you processing everything?
Still treating it like 99.
Just dancing it off?
Yeah.
Are you used to it yet, or it's kind of like it's still new?
Sometimes it get irritating, but I ain't used to it yet. But I'm trying to.
But what's the hardest part for you? Is it like dealing with the attention, how hectic your schedule is?
I ain't even that. It's like the pictures while I'm doing something. Like I can be holding my baby in a mall, and they see me shopping for them, or I'm putting the shirt on. Hold on, excuse me, can I get a picture? It's like they don't care about whatever you're doing. It's just they want their picture right there and there.
They want that moment.
Yeah.
People just randomly say, yo, do the dance real quick.
Yeah, I get that a lot too, but I don't do it.
Yeah.
They gotta pay for
look
it.
Like, man. Like a Zumba instructor or something, shit.
That's Tiz.
Have you had to change?
My fault. No, what I was gonna say is I see you talked about your little boy. I seen that you got nieces. You know what I mean? Like got a few nieces. I was gonna ask you, like, did that kind of prepare you to become a young dad, because you're very young?
Yeah, it prepared me, like the diaper stuff, but
You be actually changing diapers?
I changed my baby diaper about 3 times, 4 times.
All right, at least you're trying a little bit.
That's enough. Yeah, what's the problem?
What do you mean that's enough?
Hey, one thing I do like about him is that for a young rapper and like outside of course dancing and all that, like he seems hella laid back, man. Like he seems hella cool. Like he's not one of those guys doing the most, trying to just like be all extra hype, which I like that. You get me?
Yeah.
That's how you always been?
Yeah, I just be cool. Like I just stay back and observe everything. Like the loudest person in the room, he be off. Like it's easy to get to him. But me, I be sitting in the back just watching and looking at everybody.
True.
Crazy thing is that sometimes you become the loudest person in the room because you got so much energy though. Like, I mean, as far as like with your profession and shit, like you dancing, your songs, you got a lot of energy.
It's like the mask. You know, ever seen the mask? And you know, he put the little, and then I take it off and just be on observe. Then when they put the spotlight on, I put it back on. That's it.
Hey, at least you real with that. You know what I mean? So many people they always so serious. Like, nah, I'm like this all the time. Like, at least you know that you're a performer and you got your moments.
Yeah.
So I mean, well, the first time I heard of you, honestly, because I ain't gonna be the nigga lying. I've been listening since, nah, that's a lie. But when I remember hearing a snippet of course, your big song, Look Alive, and I'm like, oh shit. And every time I like mention, everybody's like, yo, BlocBoy been popping. Like, yo, how you didn't hear about him? Like, what was your come up until that point, and like how that moment even happened, where like, you know what I mean, Drake wanna hop on the song?
Shit, shoot, and then Rover really just. At first it was shoot. They were like, oh, he doing something, but what's next?
Yeah.
Then Rover just like put the icing on the cake. It was like everybody like, who the fuck is dude?
Yeah.
And then the dance moves, they sang the dance moves coming a long time ago.
Yeah.
So it's just like everybody started doing it after Rover. And it went crazy.
So you feel like everything sort of, because you've released, about 7 mixtapes already, right? Like he said, you've been working hard, you've been dancing for a long time. We got some videos of you, like, so you feel like.
Is that some Memphis shit with the dancing, or that's just like you and your personality?
Like, everybody do that shit everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like Memphis love it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Everywhere I go, I just went, me and Bag just performed for he had like a little back to school event. Man, them kids on top of the bus, like it was like about 20 kids on the bus, they doing it. I almost broke in, like we had to hurry up and get them off there.
I wanted to ask you a question about dances, because like dances are something that like affect this hip hop culture all the time. Like we always talk about like the Millie Rock, how big that was for New York. Your dance, they put these dances in video games.
You
they
know
put
your
these
shit
dances.
in Fortnite, bro.
You know?
Like your shit in Fortnite, don't even put the song with it. They got some goofy shit with it.
They put these dances in all these different places. So I was gonna ask you, like, do you think like there should be some type of way we can monitor these dances? Because imagine if you could get royalties off of these dances, like.
Yeah, I think it's a way, but they don't want to tell us that they hide it. Like, I think you gotta like do like a trademark or some type of shit to it, and then like or the copyright the whole video or some type of shit, and they like everything that's done in the video. Like,
Okay.
so like if they would have put the song in there and just had somebody else singing it, basically, like it's like they got somebody else doing the dance, but it ain't me on the machine doing it, of course, because he ain't doing it right anyway.
Right.
but like it's like bootleg.
Do they ever reach out, or you just like randomly see it online? Because I feel like even if they don't, number one, they should cut a check. But even if they don't, at least reach out and be like, yo, listen, respect what you've done for the culture. We're about to use this, you know what I mean?
No.
Hey, come on and we'll give you a look. Nothing like that?
No, they don't hit me up. Like only thing I wanted to do was just being on the thing for the first time. And
Yeah, with the little joints on you, right?
Yeah, I ain't never did that shit. That's what I wanted to do. So I was like, fuck it, they steal my moves and make my own game. Fuck it.
It may be hard to copyright or trademark, but you could just do one of those challenges, right? Start collecting checks from labels, other artists to help their songs pop off. There could be some money in there. You got options.
Absolutely.
But yo, so you've been doing
Fortnite filed for that though. Like that's the hottest dance in there.
But wait, so how long have you actually been dancing? And we want to know how serious you took it. So Wayno went back and dug up. So we have this video. Do you remember when it's from? It's like a year ago. Or is it older?
Yeah, I think it was like a year ago.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I went all the way back on your Instagram. You know what I mean? I was searching.
All right, let's check out this clip.
Yeah, because I ain't never see this one. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, I never seen that one.
This the wind up. That's one of the other ones I had made. Like I was making them one. I made them like just sitting down in the car, just move to a song, and they were like, "Oh, this shit hard." I started slowing it down, and everybody just started catching on to it in Memphis. And then by the time I had started doing the other dance, and that's when that one took over to wind it up. So it's like they didn't even want to wind it up no more. They just wanted to shoot.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what's so funny about even like how you match the music and the dancing? Because when you hear them records, if they never see you, like them records is hard. They don't even seem like some shit that like you're really getting live to. That's some shit like you kind of like bobbing your head to. But you know sometimes people make gangster music or music that's about some street shit, and niggas too cool to really even be moving. Like you don't want to move too much to those type of records. But like, you making it fun, where it's like, we could get lit to this shit.
Yeah. That's all I do. If I can't get lit to the beat, I can't rap off of it. Cause just basically saying like, if I can't dance off of it, I know nobody else can't dance off of it. So basically, how I pick the beats, it's just like I be like, I listen to it like about 15 seconds, and I know whether I want to rap off of it or not.
Right. Well, I was thinking about it because at the same time with the dancing thing, you gotta remember 3 6 Mafia, Crunchy Black. Like remember Crunchy Black had all them crazy ass moves. So I was talking to my team about like Memphis, right? And Memphis has like it's been responsible for a lot of hip hop culture from 3 6 to Gotti's, and you know now you got Moneybagg Yo's, Dolph, I think, right? All these different people. How has like Memphis influenced you? You know what I mean? Just you growing up, like what's some of the stuff you listen to? Because I mean, I listen to everything 3 6 Mafia had to, even down a Little White. You know what I mean?
You talking about just Memphis music?
Yeah, just Memphis music, like specifically. Because a lot of, like you see Atlanta's scene and you see like Miami scene, even New York, but Memphis has been responsible for a big part of hip hop. Even they introduced us to the whole scissor culture in a sense. Project Pat with Chicken Head, all of that. Do you feel like, not that y'all don't get y'all credit, but people kind of sleep on y'all in a sense?
So no, it's really like, not like how they sleeping on us. It's just how you gonna push it. It's how you push it really. Cause if you can have a hit, but if you ain't pushing it or nothing, you stop pushing it. It's really like it really be on some inside stuff. Like they already been wanted to drop the song, but it takes so long that they energy ain't even in it no more. They already on some new stuff, and then they drop the old stuff like it's new stuff, and they don't just really want to share it. So it's like, oh, it's old. I made this song a year ago. Now they want to drop it now. It's like you don't even care for it that much, even though it's a hit. And people, it's new to their ears, but if it's not new to your ears, you really ain't gonna have that much energy in it.
Are you guys a tight-knit community? So we talk about sort of in New York, it seems like artists don't work as closely as it could versus like in Atlanta. How close are you guys in Memphis in terms of the rap scene?
Yeah, in Memphis, everybody close. It just got certain people that don't fuck with each other, and it's just some people you gotta watch. Some people don't just want a song. Some people want to try you. They just bait you in as a song, and then it be a whole other thing. So it's just then you gotta watch who you give your fame to, cause like sometimes you can put a nigga on or do a song with a nigga to help him, and even though it's not helpful towards you, and you just help him, and once he get there in that position, he'll just turn on you, just fold like completely, like just like folks do. Like you can be a drug dealer, you can get a nigga completely out, you can give him a pound and just let him say give me half, and what he do with the half, just keep it. And if he keep a couple halves, like about after 4 pounds done been sold, he gonna feel like he don't need me no more.
Wow.
He's like, fuck me.
And you're still pretty young. It's crazy that you've already been through that.
Yeah.
So you've already learned some tough lessons.
Yeah.
One thing I used to like about what you, like how you move. Yeah, I remember seeing you on Instagram Live, and every time I went on that bitch, you used to be freestyling, man. Like just the whole time. Like, I mean, is that how you kind of like sharpen your skills? Because I know there's a lot of people who, when they rap, they act like, you know what I mean, they don't really freestyle in the sense of try to work on their craft and work on rhyming and all that. Like, I remember coming in live, and as soon as you see my name, you threw my name in the freestyle, so it was definitely off the top shit. So, like, is that how you work on your craft?
Yeah, that's how it's just life. That's what I used to do. That's what I always do. That's how, like, before anything, I just used to always tell them to get rich, but I never said what I'm gonna get rich out for. But I just still rap though. I just walking down the street, we ain't had no cars, I'm walking down the street by myself, just rapping to myself, like no beat or nothing, just coming up with punchlines and shit, metaphors and similes to say. And it's like, eventually when I get home, I could just keep saying this shit and keep it in my head, in the back of my head, and bring it out and just see it in the studio.
Got you. I listened to one of your freestyles, an old freestyle you had in the car, and you said, had to sleep in the den, made a promise to my mama we won't be here again. So it's like, when I listened to that, I wondered, like, how has that been, like, how not only your life, but your family's life has changed a lot as well. You know what I mean? Like, how is it with your mom and your family and your newfound fame? And
My mama crazy.
yeah.
She don't, well, it's cool, she cool, but it's like folks over her, like grandma and granddaddy, they going crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's like some bring it down crazy, make you mad crazy. It's like all these people, like how when I was growing up, it wasn't nobody but like my mama and like my mama's kids, like my mama kids. Well, my mama kids, like my aunties and shit. Like I only met like 3 of my aunties and about 4 of my uncles. So them the ones I want to see. So it's like once the fame and everything starts jumping, it's like my granddad and like he is going crazy. Like he want me to meet everybody in the family, and I'm like, when I was getting locked up and facing these charges, nobody didn't want to claim me. Nobody didn't want to help me out, put no bond. Nobody didn't want to do nothing. But now it's like everybody from all these cities and towns, and they're like, you got relatives in L.A., you got relatives in
cousins,
Chicago. I'm like, where they been?
right.
These people 50, 60 years old. I have nothing to talk to them about.
Right. So like, this year's been big for you, but I looked at like, I seen you performing. I was looking up a bunch of things. The Lux Ultra Lounge, right? So I looked at the Lux Ultra Lounge show you did. That was February 18th last year. And then I looked at Look Alive. It came out February 8th this year. So how was like last year you performing? I think it was like something is that in your hometown? The Lux Ultra Lounge? So how was like that year? Not this year, but last year. Because this year is when everybody gets to see you, but everybody didn't get a chance to see your grind like last year and all of that.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was seeing my grind. It's just, Drake just, a lot of folks, it just boosted it like to the max. Like I was already grinding, like I was gonna get there, like before. If it wasn't for Drake, I would have been there probably this year coming up. They would have started seeing me this year, but Drake just put it in everybody's face like this he hot.
But a lot of people, when they get that Drake feature, sort of, they feel like they get overshadowed on it and that it drowns out their career. But it seems like you just use that momentum to like keep pushing, doing great collabs. So you're making the most of it, right?
And also, you don't want to introduce us, to, at least me, to like Take It. Like now, you know what I mean? His sound is like, I believe that's about to be the new wave of what everybody trying to hop on.
Yeah, this boy, man. Take It introduced himself to everybody. Take It the GOAT. Yeah, it's like. How we be working, I ain't gonna lie, he don't even just send me no hard beats until we just in the studio together. Like if we like far from each other, like I'm in LA and he in Atlanta or Nashville or anywhere, it's like he'll send me beats, but it's like he don't know what I want. Like I gotta tell him what I want. Like, bruh, this is what I want right here. I want some different shit. I want this type of bob, this type of. If I could do this, or I be thinking about the dance moves. That's all I be thinking about when I be rapping. So it's like the verse really, you can dance on every verse because it's just the way I rap and how I make the flow.
So do you like with that? Do you feel like with you and him, right? Like, because majority of the best projects come from an artist and a producer always locking in. Do you feel like he complements your style the most? I mean, I know you probably were open to working with other producers, but do you feel like he brings the best out of you?
Yes, I just did. Like, look, I've been in the studio for about like 2 weeks, right? Just going in. I made like probably like 20 songs or 30 songs. So I'm like. As soon, and I was rapping and listening to them and playing them, and then as soon as I link up with Take It, like, boom, I'm like, bro, these songs right here is too hard. I can't stop listening to these songs. I can just, like, ain't overpass all the other songs. Like, they just overcome all this shit. I don't even want to hear the other shit no more. I just want to hear this shit by me and Take It.
Well, are you on a label right now?
Yeah.
Which one?
Interscope.
Oh, Interscope. Because like I didn't see news of you signing. Like I seen you just get ridiculously hot. I'm like, damn. Which label?
It's just happened though. It's recent. Like,
oh, recent.
It's recent.
But why'd you sign though? Like yo, you kind of had a wave.
And no sign. It's just like a little album.
Oh, okay. So you gonna do album?
I feel it seem like you signing and it's like he doesn't have a career no more or something.
No. But like for some people, you know what I mean? They get that big buzz and then. Like, they might realize after, like, yo, there's another level I can hit another gear. So I'm going to just partner with a label. There ain't nothing wrong with signing.
Hey, listen, man,
and
cash out,
and then you might just be on some shit like, you know what? I could get a bag to do an album and then still be me, which it seems like that's what you're doing. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, you mentioned that, like, earlier there weren't a ton of people supporting you, right, early in your career. How were you able to make that transition from any legal troubles and stuff to, like, really fully focusing on the music? Because I feel like a lot of artists have trouble with that transition.
Trouble with the legal issues?
Just sort of like getting out of that and like focusing on your music career. Like, did you have to find the right people around you to help you do that?
No, it's just basically what you put yourself around. See, like, some rappers, they still be in the streets and they, like I'm still in the streets, but don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, everybody want to be somebody like me. I'm the nigga that's laid back and cool and I pop some shit off quick, though. But I just be laid back though. I just be thinking. I think before I move. Some folks don't think before they move, so they have beef in all other areas. So they got no choice but to draw down and be in shootouts and get into it with niggas and shit. Cause they done brought it to themselves.
Right.
So when you bring yourself to that shit, that's what's gonna come with it.
So we'll never see you out here like trolling or instigating just for attention, right? We're just focused on music.
Unless somebody come at me. But if somebody come at me like on some rap beat shit, like I don't even care. I just want to fight. It ain't gonna be no shit. We gonna jack. It's like we gonna.
You fight on the record.
Nah, we gonna fight. We gonna fight because we rappers. We shouldn't be shooting. We shouldn't do nothing like that. We just be
put
fighting.
the guns down, man.
So,
just rapping. Yeah.
What you saying that, right? Like that sounds like something that was kind of instilled in you, right? Because for you to like a lot of rappers, they always talk about what they gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And like you said, we rappers like. You the most easiest person to identify if you do some old stupid shit. Yeah. So is that something that's been instilled with you with like OGs from where you from or like your family members, like, man, like you got something to really work towards and work for. You can't throw it away doing something stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just that. But I also just always been a fighter though. So like I always been fighting. Like I mean, I'm the like in Memphis. I'm the reason why we really the reason why niggas using guns and shit. Cause we used to beat folks' ass so quick and like they used to be scared of the embarrassment, so they just grab a gun to make sure they straight. And then once they got the gun and pulled it out, they gotta use it. It's like you can't just up no gun and think it's gonna be okay the next day cause you too close. Like Memphis ain't number like 30 minutes in a circle, so you can go around the whole Memphis in 30 minutes on the expressway. So it's like you too close to pull a gun out and nigga think you ain't gonna come back on you, so you gotta get this man out the way.
Yeah, that embarrassment, man. That's the thing. Niggas can't handle that embarrassment. Wait, that shit was going online or something like that, or just like niggas just don't want to take a L?
See, it's just they don't want to take a L because it's people out there, and once people talk, it ain't even gotta be on recorded. See, none of my fights ever been recorded because I never been on no only time fights get recorded is you on some instigating shit like you just, you record this, I'm finna do this, I'm finna get off, I'm finna do this to him, like picking on somebody or something. My shit never been on no picking shit. It's always just been on some, he done play, he just thought I was on some other shit or he tried me or something. And I just pop off so quick that nobody don't get no time to record the shit.
Well, I'm glad less of that is happening and more music. You just have a lot going on for you. You even did some ad-libs on This Is America, which was super dope. What was it like having Gambino reach out to you for that?
That shit was crazy. I didn't know what they meant at first. I was just like, man, he wants your ad-libs. He wants your voice. I'm like, huh?
You gonna take it?
Like, fuck it. I really wanted to rap on the song, to be honest. I really, when I heard it, I rap on it. Cause I ain't heard nothing was on there but just the beat. I was just like,
That's how Bobby could get out.
Yeah, I was dancing to it. I was like, oh shit, I can dance to this for real. I can make a song. But then I was like, I ain't gonna do too much. I'm just gonna put my ad lyrics on here.
Yeah, now that he did such an ill dance in the video, you'd really have to like step your game up to compete with that one. But I'm sure you can hold it down, hold it down.
Hey, yo, you made a XXL Freshman list, man. That was a big look for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, how that process going? Like, when you found out you were gonna be on the list, like, did you think you were gonna be on the list? And like, looking at other lists before, you always wanted to be on it?
Yeah, I always wanted to be on XXL Freshman, but I didn't think I was gonna make it, cause man, they had followed me like last year, and I made a status on Facebook like I'm gonna be a XXL Freshman 2018, and that was before the Drake feature and everything. That shit was like in probably August.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was like shoot was popping, so I was just talking. And then next thing you know, I went to a XXL meeting thinking it's just gonna be like I got to do the little pitch correct or something. And like, you on the list? I'm like, for real? Say no more.
It's, I mean, you seen that type of stuff for yourself. I mean, like, I'm a really firm believer that if anything there is that you want, you got to speak it into existence, and just like put the right energy out there and then put action behind that. So with a lot of your success, is that what's been happening? Like you just saying, like, so for all this shit, like, I mean, of course, I don't know if you had a Drake feature in mind, cause right, but how many things have happened that you wanted to happen so far since you've been doing this?
Shit, everything really. Except for, well, you know, all the movie stuff is coming too. With movies, I'm being in a couple movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna be a nigga.
You gotta shoot your own movie, man. Some shit, man.
I got my cartoon too. I got my cartoon, and then I'm coming out with a movie. I'm gonna be on some like Denzel shit.
What?
My Denzel.
Gonna cheat anything on us?
Then I'm gonna go back to the music on some R&B shit.
Some R&B shit?
Hold on, are you about to go shirtless and start crooning?
R&B?
BlocBoy R&B?
Heartthrob?
You can sing or you got order to?
Man, I can sing, auto-tune, I can do anything. Anything I want to, I put my mind to it.
Question, so I had a question for you. So Simi is Simi one of your homies that passed? So I see you, like, you dedicate a lot of, like, the tape is called Simi, right? Like, was he somebody that rapped with you, or like, how was your relationship coming up?
Just like a big homie. He like one of the folks who brought me home. Like they brought me home to Great Street. And like, and then even though he was the one that brought me home, he wasn't the one that was telling me to do all the crazy shit I was doing. Like when I was like 14 and shit, I wasn't, even though I used to be doing all the crazy shit, I used to dance and shit, but after school we used to just do some dumb shit. Like we used to wait on folks to walk past and just point them out, knock them out, just doing all type of shit. And he was one like, bro, you don't need to be doing this shit. You need to stick to rapping. You need to do something else. This shit right here ain't gonna get you no money. And I'm like, it's true. He like, man, you need to let me hear some shit. I rapped to him. I used to rap to him and shit when we used to drive us on the way home and shit. But like, it's like, it was crazy how this shit happened. Like, Mother's Day, it was like almost my birthday. The crazy part about it, like, he ain't never even get a chance to see me like on a real birthday, 'cause I had got locked up on the year before. Yeah. And like when I got out and I was going through, like it was like close to Mother's Day, and we never got a chance to celebrate my birthday. Damn. Like he died on Mother's Day. Yeah. My birthday was on the 19th.
Oh, okay. So is that I mean, that's kind of like the backdrop of why you do a lot of the stuff you do, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all need some sort of fuel. It's unfortunate that, you know, he had to pass, you know what I mean, for that to fuel you a bit more, but it's good that you're not taking that in vain, you know?
Yeah, building a legacy that he would be proud of.
Yeah.
That's dope.
How hard was it for you, like, you know, Look Alive, it becomes biggest shit in the world. And now what usually happens is that people start looking at you two ways. Could he do it again? Could he keep going? Could he maintain? Or is this just a one-hit wonder? Like, did that make you like, yo, listen, yo, I gotta go hard to make sure I get another one?
Man, look, I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna do me. Whatever they talking about, they ain't talking about shit. I'm just gonna be like, look, we gonna get paid regardless of if it's a top 100, if it's a 99, 101, you gonna get paid regardless, as long as you booking shows, as long as you having fun. That's how it happens. That's how it started. It all started off having fun and just, like I said, I never just said, oh, I'm finna be a rapper. But I did start taking it seriously when I had my little boy, but I never just thought like, oh, I'm gonna get rich off of it. I was just like, fuck it, I'm finna try this shit. Just try it. And that's what happened.
Yeah, so you don't feel no pressure now, like, yo, I need another, like, top 5 song.
No, that's what fucked you off, because you trying to make a top 5 song, and you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta think of it like that. You just, even though you want to be on top of your game, you ain't gotta think of it like, oh, I need a top 5 song. But that means you thinking too hard on one song. You need to be just worried about just making music for your fans, regardless of what song make top 5. If it's worth it, it's gonna make it.
That's dope. What's been the highlight for you so far? You've had so many highs in the past year, things that people can never even imagine. The Drake feature, being on tour with Jay and Beyonce, the Donald Glover phone call. Like, which moment was like the highest point for you? Although I can't really see you getting like too excited. You seem like you're always pretty mellow.
About the most exciting time, I don't like.
Would you want to call your grandma or your mom and be like, I can't believe this shit finally happened. Yeah. Guess what, Ma?
We got him stuck now. We got BlocBoy stuck.
You just don't be getting hyped like that.
Has it been like all of it though? Like, has it
when
been
Drake
like...
hit me up, I did get hyped though, but it was like I came back down so quick. I was like, yeah, it's my boy, we lit. But I was like, it was like doubt in my mind, like, oh, this it ain't gonna work out. I was thinking like, oh man. After we dropped the song, I was thinking like, something probably happened and the song is probably not dropped. It's like shit. So I was just speaking the worst out of things. I be trying to expect the worst out of things. So when the good
you don't
come
get your
up,
hope,
yeah,
kinda.
Yeah. So that's why I wasn't even thinking about no platinum. I wasn't thinking about no gold. I was thinking about 1 million views. I know we're gonna get 1 million views in a week. Those videos dropped 2 million one day. I said, damn. I called Take said, bro, this shit going crazy. He like, oh God, I see this shit, bro. Like,
do y'all still communicate, like, you and Drake, like, after that, or like, I mean, y'all got different schedules and whatever?
I just chopping it up with him. Last week.
He wants to know what Drake smells like.
No, nigga. I asked because, listen, like, you know, this is an industry. Rap and rappers is just rappers. You know what I mean? Like, rap niggas and rap friends is 2 different things, and like real friends. So, like, that's a great moment for him and Drake. But that could have been just that one
Just
moment.
ask him
and
how
be
he
out.
smells, Akademiks.
Bruh,
Then
no,
we can
you
move
gotta
on.
listen. You collaborate with niggas or you meet niggas and
Yeah.
they're not gonna check up after you after that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man, you do you, I do me.
Well, it seems like he has other cool working relationships with people
Yeah,
like
but it's
Yachty
like-
and Uzi. We saw you guys having a little dance off. I'm sure you're tight with some of those guys.
Yeah, it's like a difference though when somebody change your life though.
Yeah.
Like, bro, shit, I don't care if you don't want to talk to me. You gotta talk to me. Look what you did this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's my boy though. We still talking. Like I was just in the mud when he was in LA, but
Yeah.
you know he was with Nikki in the studio, but I couldn't go. I was like, I'm just gonna stay away.
How is it with cause with kids, right? Cause what I see is like kids, a lot of them, they gravitate towards your dance moves crazy. Like all my kids do them dances. You know what I'm saying? So when you making these dances, is it just something for you having fun, or you thinking about I'm gonna make a dance that everybody could do, or? Cause it's like you got football players, you got little kids, teenagers, dudes in their 20s, everybody doing your dance like around the damn world damn near.
Yeah, I just be having fun. Like I just was doing some shit on the Instagram. They just said I got a new dance. I was doing some shit like this, little shoulder rock. They was like, this is a new dance. Like, man, anything I do, they really just say it's a dance. If it's to some music and I'm vibing, they'll say, this is a dance.
And I gotta ask you, man, because it might be friendly competition, but who you think won that dance battle? You're Uzi, man. I ain't gonna lie, Uzi was doing it.
Uzi did that shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, he killed it with that. I couldn't do it. I said, I ain't doing that.
It's short niggas, man. They do all type of shit like that, man.
I started to hit a backflip on his ass.
Yeah, you an athlete, you play ball. You tell me you play ball and all that, right?
I do everything, like all the hood nigga shit, like, man, you know, every hood nigga wanna be a football player, basketball player.
And a rapper, and you did all of it?
Yeah, but I played basketball, but shit, I never played no actual game. I made the team and everything, but I never played the actual game because, like, I had gotten in trouble in school, and like, they made everybody run once one person got in trouble, like he was like on the varsity team, they made everybody run for him. Cause he was like, it ain't no iron team, so everybody got to run from him. We got to run heels.
So they probably got mad at
Yeah.
you, like, yeah.
So look, I fuck around and get in trouble in Spanish class. I got to run heels by myself. Man, what happened to I ain't no iron team? You know what I'm saying? You want me to run? I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I walked off, ran off on the head. I ran up the hill and never came back. Oh God, ran straight in the locker room, changed my shit.
Maybe you should do comedy too. You could add that to your list.
Yeah, I need to do some comedy. Yep.
He's like,
Black boy try to get a check that's out here.
Everything.
Having
That's
fun.
out
Though.
here, man.
That's what I like about it. It's like I didn't know much about you, but I like your energy. It seems like you're just having so much fun with life. Being a young man, making a way for yourself, creating a career. You know what I mean? Being a father, putting out music, dances, do movies. You know, it's dope to see. You know?
Yeah, gotta make a career out of everything. Like, you see a chick there and you see it might be fun, you might well just grab it. It's like Sonic. In them coins, you just jump and get the coin. Like, it be right there. You why not press A and get that motherfucker? Press A and just get there, it's right there. Like when you got the face and you got everybody eyes on you, you should do everything. Cause you ain't gonna, like you said, people wanna make top 5, top 1. You ain't gonna be able to do that all your lifetime. Sooner or later, you just gonna be like, I don't care. I just rather be on the movie. But then your face ain't gonna be hot as it was at first. Now people don't even really just know, well, they know who you is, but they really don't just too much care. Like, he in the movie, I gotta go see that.
You kind of care if like other people, you know, like you have a sound, like, you know what I mean? You take it, that's a sound right there that y'all kind of brought to the game. Do you kind of care if you see other people trying to mimic it or trying to, like, you know, they probably be like, shit, that worked for him, about to work for me now. Like, this about to be my wave for this song or this summer or whatever.
No lie, I done heard a lot of this shit, like the one word shit, like, shoot. Like, I done heard so many songs now just like it, like, but me, I don't even just care. I be just long as nigga don't say what I say and try to do what I do. It's like, you can make the song, but I don't think you do the moves.
Yeah, as long as it don't match the two now. Okay.
You make the song, guess what? You can't match the moves. You know how to do something else.
All right, I feel that.
Yeah, a lot of rappers complain. So Trippie Redd recently got on an Instagram story and said that, I don't know if you know Chicago rapper Valley, he said a lot of people are biting his flow. So Valley did respond. He spoke to Mass Appeal and said something like, people basically like 6ix9ine, Nicki are using the flow, but he's like, I'm so happy they didn't do it right. Anybody that uses the flow, no matter how big they are, it just makes me happy because you're so big, but you can't do something right. So if you felt like someone was jacking your flow, seems like you would just be unbothered because you think they can't do it better, or...
I say, oh man, he jacking me. Shit, I'm going to shit. That's why I just go get one of their beats and rap out that motherfucker. Fuck it. Go take their beat, take their whole beat, and steal their whole flow. Now you know what I'm doing.
Okay, that's a good strategy.
Yeah, I think the difference here too, and salute to Valley, because you know, at first I was like, this nigga's tweaking, but then I listened to some song, I'm like, damn, they definitely took that nigga shit. But the difference with you is that like, people know your sound now. Like it got big enough that niggas know it. So people could tell like, he's trying to do what you do. Like this guy, he doesn't have a hit yet. So whatever is the biggest shit, that's what happens in the world. Whatever is the biggest shit is the shit we last remember. Be like, all right, well, we heard this hit song. We haven't heard your song. We don't really care about that. Now that might have been a dope ass flow that people might just think it's copying the hot song when he really started. So, I mean, salute to him, but unfortunately, a lot of times it's hard. You can't do nothing about it.
Game is the game.
Yep, the game is the game. That's
And it's
why I
about
need to
copying
get up
people.
with Fortnite.
Yeah, you gotta
get
holler
that
that.
Fortnite.
We putting up on Fortnite. I heard Madden got it in their game too.
Oh man.
Yep, I heard they had a whole bunch.
Celebrations?
Yep.
Stop it.
We we pulling up and we need chicks. and my name, I need James L. Baker. All the chicks go to me.
Hit up EA Sports. They're under some pressure right now.
EA
Anyway,
Sports
so.
been doing
They might
Now's a good
fold
time,
quickly.
yeah.
I'm hitting them with an invoice.
Hit them, say Kaepernick. You'll get
Hit
that
him with
check.
an invoice, man. Now, I do think that's foul. And because you know who spoke up for it? I saw you retweet it, right? Mm-hmm. It was Chance the Rapper, like, because he was the one who really brought it to light. Yo, like, y'all are making real millions because I don't know if you play Fortnite. I love Fortnite. I play it every day. This nigga rocker. But what I will say is that those dances and shit like that, people could buy them. It's like little emotes and shit like people could buy them. So people are spending millions
you
on
can
it.
buy the dance in the game?
Yeah, like
didn't know that.
you could rank up to get that dance, right?
Yeah.
So now people paid to get it and they're pocketing off of it. And that's really just mirroring pop culture, something that he's creating, right? So they're getting paid off of it, and like the person not really saying, oh, this is a popping dance because you got a character doing it. No, me and all my friends do that same dance at school when we at the party. Yeah, that's what it is. So, you know what I mean? I feel like they gotta bring y'all in some type of way. If they don't,
At
like,
least be featured in the game. Is that still a thing? Obviously,
They gotta
playing
do something.
Madden,
They
but
gotta do
that would be
something.
dope if they had him in the game at least.
because that game is very cultural and current. They add new dances all the time. They added the Millie Rock. They saw that shit was so
Did
popular.
they add the Kiki?
Well, they're about to watch. They 100%
I
they will do.
thought I seen somebody already doing it.
They probably did.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I seen somebody doing it already.
BlocBoy, what's next for you musically? You know what I mean? Like, what do you have coming?
I don't know what I got. What I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. I think it's an EP, mixtape, whatever. I'm gonna call it. Don't think that.
Don't think that? What's the title inspired by?
Like you said, don't think I'm just a one-hit wonder. I can make music.
Okay.
Okay.
You feel like now's the time you just got to put that story out there to make people realize behind all that other shit, you know what I mean? Like, now it's time to connect with those fans that probably was like, yo, you got my attention. Now let me know what's up.
That shit, I just make music. I just like, it's how I'm feeling. I make all type of music. Like, when I've been there,
I want to hear your singing record, bro.
Yeah. Watch him get into Spanish.
He wants to get on the song.
Latin trap
I
mix.
can't play it for the
You
top.
really got a singing record? I thought you were joking.
I got my phone. When I get my phone, I'm gonna let you hear this singing. It's R&B. You're gonna be like, what?
You know, a lot of the songwriters.
And it might be a number one.
I believe it.
Okay.
It might be another one. Like DJ Akademiks said. It's
Yo, what's
another
it like
one.
being on the road with Khaled? You must get some game for him.
Man, I gotta teach him some dance moves.
Khaled does need some new moves. He keeps doing that little shuffle,
Listen,
yeah.
shuffle,
You
south side.
You saw him try to
This
do
don't
it.
work out, man.
Yeah.
Me
He
and
needs more
Callie gonna
help.
be your first clients in the Zumba class, man. You get us working out on that dancing shit, man. That's probably why he's so skinny.
He's
bro.
not
like,
gonna show up. I'm just telling you.
I'm
Now.
showing up to the dance.
He's not
man.
showing
First
up.
of all, he still got to teach me how to do the shoe dance, bro. I still
Right
know how
now.
to do it.
Right now.
Right now.
Man, I don't know about
Yeah,
right
that's what
now.
I thought.
Yo, I got like my left foot and my right foot. They don't be working in sync, and then I got to do this.
Maybe he could just
and
teach
then
you the
be-
top part.
Like I don't know.
No rhythm act.
It's just this right here.
All right.
Like,
Like this. Like.
yeah. Then you just mix the feet. Your feet got kicked with
Hey,
it. Like you
okay.
pumping.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like a whole.
You're-
Just the feet alone.
This
That's
shit
a whole
don't-
thing.
Too much oxtails, man.
You're right. You're right, man.
Stick.
Shit, and by the way, before we even get to it, I hope there's a lot of these like either like TV networks or whatever who be trying to cater to kids and they all do your dance. I hope when they using your dance to like either like in TV shows or anything else, they should bring you into the fold. If they don't, all y'all are foul. You know what I mean? Again, if you gonna use shit from the culture to inspire kids, which by the way, getting kids to dance, that's a great thing. You get me? Don't go around the nigga. You know what I mean? Of course, involve him.
Yeah, they just really on some other shit.
Be like that, man.
Yo, stay focused though. Your energy is great. Seems super confident. Just focus on creating. Excited to see what you got coming. How soon are you trying to drop this project? Tape, EP,
This month.
this month?
Okay. That mean you done handed it in already. You handed that shit in.
I already had like, so once I dropped my Simi, once I dropped Simi, that song, like, it was so, the music was so old on Simi, like, that's the same thing I was saying, like, my energy wasn't even in it, like, it was so old, like, I need, like, just now I'm like, nah, when I drop some shit, I need all the new shit down there so I can be in the mode, so. I want to be in the mode is that I really was in when I dropped it. Like, you know how when you drop a song, you're like, oh, this is a banger, I need to go out, it need to go out. That's exactly how I was on, like, that's exactly how I always been. Like, I always just been on my own note. Like, I just when I think something, I just do it. And I just been like, I'm gonna do it this way now. But now, I'm doing it. I did it y'all way, now it's my time to do it my way. So.
Yo, I'm curious to hear your thoughts because there's been like this debate, and I don't know if you have any opinion about it. The debate online now is like, yo, who started the SoundCloud shit? I don't really care about that. But my interpretation of even people having that debate is like, is being a SoundCloud rapper, quote unquote, even a thing? Like, for example, you just talking about your mixtape. I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna just be like, just throw it up on SoundCloud and that's it. It's gonna be on all platforms. So seeing how everything going now, where everybody's putting out mixtape or not, or even a song that's a single or a throwaway, you putting it out on every outlet. Do you think like SoundCloud it plays that big of a part in an artist's career still, or not?
It probably plays some big of a part in some artist's career, but I was dropping on SoundCloud. Like, I don't consider myself a SoundCloud artist, but my first songs was on SoundCloud. So, but I'm not no SoundCloud artist. It's just like, it's not on, to me, I don't even think it's a such thing as a SoundCloud. You either an artist or you not.
Yeah.
Right.
You gonna count SoundCloud. You ain't gonna put your shit only on SoundCloud. You gonna put your shit on Apple Music, Spotify, and everything else. You ain't getting paid off SoundCloud like you getting paid off Apple Music and Spotify and shit. So, anything, you a Spotify, Apple Music, you a Apple Spot, well, Apple Spot something. You know, you on all these. Then you want to be on billboards too. So what? Just pick a team who you want to ride with, or you just gonna be an artist? Cause an artist go to everything. It ain't just, it's just music. Wherever your music get put on, it's there. Like you can say you don't want your music on SoundCloud. As soon as you drop your album, somebody got it on SoundCloud.
That's a fact.
Everybody doesn't have enough
Or
money
you can
to
drop it on SoundCloud, somebody got it on YouTube.
That's a fact.
It's like,
That's a
so we talking about some SoundCloud artists, shit, that shit ain't really shit, cause if you was just a SoundCloud artist, you wouldn't be where you was at now.
Yeah, I feel like that shit's like dated when before niggas really got into the streaming shit, where you realize that, yo, if you got a song, like no matter if as long as you got it cleared and shit, don't throw it on no SoundCloud and just leave it there. Like, exactly, you can't make no money off it like that.
You know, I think the SoundCloud rapper shit, I think it's like just some shit, just for the fame shit. Just everybody that's responding to that shit, they just want like a little buzz on their name for they can drop their next project.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, BlocBoy JB. So more dates on the On the Run 2 tour, right? New project on the way soon. Anything else you want to plug before you go? We know you got flights to catch. You're a busy man.
Crib.
Hey, on that tour, like Jay, how's Jay and like Beyonce?
They cool. I never got a chance to meet them yet, because I always be like, once I do that shit, boom, I gotta go another town, because I be having like my personal shows, like then I be having day shows, so I gotta it's like a mixture. So like, once I go from them, I gotta go to South Carolina. Like I leave today, Minnesota, I gotta go to South Carolina, same day, and like I don't ever get a chance to just actually sit down. That's why I say it's on the run for real, because everywhere.
Right.
It's hectic.
Collect them checks, man.
Yeah, but I hope you get to meet them before the end of the tour. I'm sure you gotta have some like kind of rap celebration
I
party
gotta
or
get a
something
picture.
like that.
You gotta get that
You gotta
flick.
get the picture,
Yeah,
get
you gotta
the
get that flick.
Yo, better than the flick, you gotta get a little dance off with Beyonce. That would be legendary if you drop that video.
Yeah.
15
Beyonce.
seconds for the internet, you versus Beyonce.
But Jay-Z got to come there too. He gotta,
I don't know if
no,
Jay
I ain't
really
gonna lie. Jay-Z don't do it. Beyonce can't do it. Jay-Z got to do it too.
I dare you to say that to his face.
Nigga, I ain't gonna tell him. Like, hey, yo, Jay, come on, man. You gotta do this with
Yo, I
me.
imagine,
Do it for the culture.
If y'all think I want to see you and Jay-Z doing the dance.
Yeah.
I remember when Jay-Z found out what Snapchat was. Jay-Z was bewildered. Okay.
Take him to
Yeah.
the Louvre to do that
Will
dance song.
Smith already dodging me.
Oh, he wasn't smoking the little dance
Will
off?
Smith, Chris Brown, nobody.
Nah, Chris Brown give you that work, man.
Nah, Chris Brown ain't gonna give me no work. I gotta work Chris Brown.
What?
He'll really do a backflip on your ass. Really?
I can do a backflip.
Really?
Over
You wanna
his
see me do a
backflip.
backflip?
Like, chill. I don't want you to hurt on
No, that's how I messed up my hand playing. I had bought me a trampoline the other day, and I just on this joint, I flipped off the trampoline,
What?
landed
Living his
wrong.
best life, trampolines and shit, man.
Some safety gear and some stretches before you get into these dances. All right, so the challenges are out, right? Chris Brown, Uzi, who else did we name? Everybody could get it.
Will Smith.
Jay, Will Smith,
Yep, Jay-Z,
Beyonce.
Beyonce can get it.
Beyonce. Who else?
I think those are the best dancers we got right now.
Right.
Matter of fact, Denzel too. I challenged Denzel to an acting role.
I was about to say, you know Denzel ain't cracking no movement?
All right, the challenges are out. Yo, BlocBoy JB, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank
We'll
you,
see you
man.
guys tomorrow on Everyday Struggle.
My man.
You challenged Denzel.
To an acting.
I like that.